Welcome to Alliance War Season 42, War number 3, with DSVG goes against the highest, best alliance of AQ, the biggest whales ever, TCN. The cheating numbers. Just kidding, or am I? Anyways, Toxic Nullified, TCN. They're known for being top 3 alliance in Alliance War, also known for piloting and just a bunch of other stuff, but to be honest, I don't have accusations against them because I've never seen anything live, so hands off, don't know what happens there. But anyways, they banned Ghost, S99, and Scorpion. Don't know why they banned them. They didn't ban any of the tactic attackers, which means we're free to use any tactic attacker we want, which should be an easy war, to be honest. So, sadly, I was traveling in this war, and if I were to have not been traveling, I could have had 10 fights this war. But since I was traveling, I could not do fights at the right times, so I let people do all the shared fights and the mini bosses, and just I could have done so much more. But I couldn't. I wasn't available. I was actually super busy, and it just wasn't on my phone, and I couldn't get to my phone anyway. So, yeah, people did a great job clearing. I am on path 4 and then path 5, just like the last 2 wars, so I guess it's just my main path for now, although I really want to bring Kate Bishop on this war because there was a perfect setup on path 5, and yeah, it just wasn't given to me. So I missed that parry, or missed the dash in, whatever the hell happened there. I'm not playing well at all. I'm already at 66%. He's at 62%. I need to be knocking him down as often as I can to take away all my debuffs and just to give me extra furies. So it's not going well. Oh, man. See? They know I'm not playing very well. They're coming after me and after you. Oh, man. That's what you get for being in a hotel and things get loud. But anyways, doing light attack combo here to get some big bleeds. This is my only Nick Fury fight that I have. So, honestly, I'm not worried at all if I lose a bunch of health as long as I just don't die. And it's going to be almost impossible to die in this fight, to be honest. Almost impossible. Full hits. Supposed for 2, and he's dead. So, first fight down out of 5 fights. That's right. I usually have 8 to 9 fights. 5 fights this war. 1 is down. Second fight is a repeat of last war, where it's Titania versus Manthing. My rank 5 Titania versus rank 4 Manthing. Maybe last war was rank 4, but honestly, seeing only rank 4s, not rank 5s on their TCN's defense is just feeling a little weird. Anyways, he didn't feed into my heavy attack. He didn't feed into my dash back intercept. This is not going well. He could have easily countered my unstoppable there. And there is a point in this fight where I forget about insult to injury, which means anytime I have a debuff on me, I get 15% per debuff defensive ability accuracy reduction. This means I try to parry somewhere like right here. I miss the parry and take a few hits. Luckily, he didn't crit. Unlike last war, he crit. And that means I'm going to have to use a potion. So lucky me. Now I have my haymaker to do a few hits here. And I'm going to start playing it slow. And I'm going to remember that I cannot parry here. So I'm just backing up to take away my debuffs so I can possibly get a parry. Try to get my haymaker back. So I'm hitting into his block to get some debuffs on him. So the more debuffs you have on your opponent, the faster your haymaker comes back. So 5 seconds left on my haymaker, plus any debuffs I put on him. 2 seconds left, and now I'm going to do my haymaker, go to the special 3, and this fight should be technically over by now. If we get to the special 3, I'm going to push him. I'm going to stop him before we get to the special 3. There's no way that Manthing can gain power besides him hitting him. Besides me hitting him when I'm using Titania, to be honest. Do a few hits right here before we go to special 3, back up. If I didn't have weaknesses on me, I would have finished him off there. But all good. My rank 5 Titania is doing really well. If only I was able to heal. But I'm heal blocked. It's pissed me off. He throws a special 2. Finally. Thought he was going to push me back all the way. Not today, sucker. Dash out of this. So I'm good at dashing it. Parry, because I got a parry. It's nice. Special 1, and he's dead. So 1.5 minutes. Could have been a lot quicker. Could have been a lot quicker if I was more aggressive. But because I got parried last war, I was not that aggressive. Now this mojo was originally scheduled after the schedule was out for my buddy in path 6. He bought his rank 3 Titania. But honestly, rank 3, rank 5 Titania, as it says, mojo steal the bottom. Rank 5 Titania is always going to win. He didn't feed into my sub. He fed into that one, though, and fed into that one, which is nice. I'm just trying to gain some furies before I knock him down. Got 14 furies, 15 furies, knocked him down. Which means I can finally do some damage. Got a nice intercept, not that it matters. Trying to bait special 1, he's not going to bait it, whatever. And do a few more hits. And honestly, that whole period of time for protection worked out really well. Now he's at almost freaking 3 bars of power, so I got so lucky there because the haymaker would have just... I didn't have my haymaker in time, and I would have been dead, to be honest, if he threw a special 3. That would not have been good. I'm already losing enough health, knocking him down. I only have 8 furies here, but honestly, it's doing some... I got 8 furies, so I'm going to throw... Siri, no one asked you. Anyway, so I throw my special 3 with protection off, 8 Furies also on. So a bit of damage. I think I have like a 12% boost from Science because they were in the loyalty store. It goes down to 24%. It's going a lot better than it did go in the past. I can't really use Haymaker very well. He throws special 2 into my Haymaker, not a big deal. Could have gotten parried there, but I was not playing safe. Going to parry heavy here. And it's going to bait special 1, which he throws it right away, which is really nice. Going to parry it, whatever. Take some block damage because he has some prowess on. But he's down. So 1.5 minutes, it could have been a lot worse. It has gone a lot worse in the past. But honestly, just gain your Furies, knock him down, and just do some damage. So I heal up here because I have one more Titania fight later. I'm going to start with this kitty fight using Omega Sentinel. Did this again last war, and it doesn't go as well as last war. Kitty does not feed into my intercepts, and I'm not happy about it. As you can hear, I'm not happy about it. But I'm going to start off in the cowardice mode, which means that once you put a cowardice on her, she cannot get a prowess. Just how Kitty works is when she has a cowardice, she cannot gain prowess. But yet, she gains prowess from the node, so it's strange how it works. I could have got an intercept off there, but I'm just trying to push her back, to be honest, and just pause the cowardice on her. She's not getting pushed back. I'm trying to push her back so I can intercept. I'm going to try and get an intercept off right here. A few hits, dash back. She just blocks or not. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I just wanted to pause my cowardice, to be honest. Right here, do I try and get intercept, maybe? Dash back. Yep, and I did not dash back far enough, and she just threw a light attack. It is hard to intercept a light attack. So I paused debuffs to the heavy attack. Not sure why. Every debuff on her puts gives her an extra 50% attack. So I can't put too many debuffs on her, or else I get give her too much attack because it's sadist. However, I'm a Mega Sentinel. I have a bunch of armor, and her attack does nothing. Like you see, I'm just blocking, but you'll see in a second I mess up somewhere. I think I just take a special 1 to the face out of nowhere, and she has 9 debuffs on her. 9 debuffs. Boom. Take an incinerate, and I'm going down. Luckily, that didn't do that much damage. I'm going to pause those 7 plasma debuffs on her. Just going to pause the rest of the fight. Just giving up. I'm completely giving up on getting intercept off. It's not going to happen at all. So I'm just going to add some more. Another 3. So it's 10 or 11. Debuffs. Going to pause them. Keep a cowardice on her or else I'm in trouble. Awesome. And she just goes down. So never got my intercept off. Down a minute and a half. It's pretty good for damage over time. Pretty good for Mega Sentinel. Sadly, it could have gone a lot faster. It went a lot faster last war because I got my intercept and special 3. But on to the final fight of my war. Titania versus Wong. Now, we thought they were going to place Wong as boss. Or actually Sassy as boss. They're rank 2 Sassy. And I would have loved to have taken that, but they didn't place rank 2 Sassy as boss. He ended up being on node 48, and I did not need to take him, so it was nice. Really, the only thing you have to look out for with Wong is look out for his charges. When they're above 90 and below 100, you cannot hit him. You need to do a heavy attack against him. So what's hard against him when he's on a node where he can't be stunned is when he's at that 90 kind of mark, it's hard to heavy him, because you can't parry him, and he's just going to throw his heavy attack. And if he throws his heavy attack, he gains power, and then he's unstoppable. So it's not pretty. But with Titania, I can use my haymaker to knock him down, or I can just get lucky with a parry or a re-parry. So one of the two. I'm just going to play this fight normal with the way I always play Titania. My block steps, get my haymaker, which I'm about to get right here. Parry heavy because he's above 90 charges. Perfect. We got really well there. Block sept right there because just my haymaker lasted long enough. Throw a special 3. And this cycle was just perfect. Just the way that worked out. I knocked him down using my haymaker. Used the haymaker to get my block sept. And just knock him down here and he's dead. Beautiful right there. 1.25 minutes. Could have been a little bit quicker. But honestly, I'm not heavily boosted. I boosted just a little bit because I'm not taking any mini bosses and super easy fights. We're going to be losing this war, although DSVG had the best war of their life this war, but TCN did a lot better. I think we lost 3-1. Yes. 3-1 we lost, sadly. But good news is my deathless streak is now up to 85. So I'm 2 wars away, if I play him like I've been playing him, 2 wars away from a deathless streak of 100. I'm hoping this season to hit it. Whether I go deathless the whole season or not, I need to hit 100. It's my goal. But yeah, we lost. I am not MVP this war like I was the last 2 wars. Titania, Fury, and OS are now added. More fights. And yeah, just 5 fights for me this war, as you saw. No defender kills, which I got more, but not much exploration. As usual, I get a lot more. And I really wanted to take, it was an S99 on ebb and flow intercept on node 39, but it was taken faster and I wasn't able to get to my fights. I actually did my fights before I slept and just couldn't even get to my fights in the morning. So yeah, more fights to path 4, more fights to path 5, just the path I'm going to be doing so far, but hoping to get to do more fights. And I didn't get to add any mini bosses this war, but again, I'm going to touch everything on Boss Island, including boss this season. You will see. But I appreciate you coming to this short and sweet war video. I promise the next wars will be longer with more jam-packed fights. And hopefully you enjoy it. Scoop, sign off. Happy gaming.